Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Bella with Bella Gitana Tarot. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Saturday. So I wanted to do a quick check-in for the Divine Masculine on Lovebird messages. I know I haven't done one in probably a week now, but I recently got a new deck and that's why I wanted to break it in. It's called Messages from Divine Masculine by Divine Guidance Tarot. So I love her channel. Be sure to check her out. Her name is Darcy. She's really cool. And so this is my first deck from her. And so I'm excited to use it. Okay. So we're going to, of course, use this as a theme to kind of see what the Divine Masculine wants to talk about. This is the Uncover Love Oracle. All right, so angel spirits and guides. What is going on with the Divine Masculine? What does he want to talk about today? What does the Divine Masculine want to talk about today? Responsibility. Oh, focus. There we go. No excuses. Keeping your word. Admitting you are wrong. Holy crap. And look at that. Consistency at the bottom. Being there when in need. Words matching actions. Dependable. Predictable. Wow. So I'm getting here that he's finally starting to come to terms with really wanting to take accountability and actually put in the effort. You know, that's what he wants to talk about today, like keeping his word, admitting he was wrong because maybe in the past he did not admit when he was wrong. Okay. So we are going to find out what else comes through. Okay. All right. So let's just see what this is about. Okay. So what does he want to talk about? Responsibility. What does he want to say about that? He's saying here, I'm sorry. Oh, you can see me in the reflection. I'm sorry I wasn't honest about my current relationship and situation. That was selfish of me. Wow. So yeah, I feel like he did not want to admit he was wrong because he had somebody that he wasn't telling you about. Take it how it resonates. But yeah, I feel like he was not telling you the truth. And he didn't want to admit to it. You know what I mean? So he knows that he was being selfish. So he's letting you know that he feels sorry for this. Bottom of the deck, he says here, please don't obsess over what you did or didn't do. I was at fault. Don't let this keep you stuck, okay? So I'm getting here that he's taking an accountability for his actions. You know, he doesn't want you to think that by him not coming forward that this is something that's related to you, like over something that you did or said. This has everything to do with him, you know, not taking accountability for his actions. And I feel like now he wants to. Look at that. I do not deserve you. Yep. That's what's coming through here. Bottom of the day, I talk about our connection to my friends and get advice. So yeah, I feel like he could feel like he doesn't deserve you, and he's probably wondering why you even want him in the first place. So this is why he could be going to his friends. Okay. What else does the Divine Masculine want to say, Spirit? For the collective? I just wanted to jump out. My karmic partner wants a family and marriage. I can only picture you as my future spouse. Wow. Interesting. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, he's saying this same sentiment again. Please don't blame yourself for my actions. I wasn't fair to you at all. Wow. Whew. Very, very deep here. I feel like he's really understanding the gravity of the situation and what his actions, lack of honesty, not taking accountability, not being consistent, you know, that really did a number on your connection. And he's feeling this. He's feeling the brunt of what he's done. And he doesn't want you to take any of the blame for it, you know. And also with his karmic partner, he doesn't see himself settling with anybody but you. Okay, so let's pull some tarot wise. I'm sorry I wasn't honest about my current relationship and situation. That was selfish of me. I mean, that's pretty clear cut, but let's just see what the tarot wants to say. Yeah, when it comes to a commitment, so this is basically becoming aware, right? That somebody needed to finally change. Number 5 stands for change. So I'm just getting here that he's finally realizing that he wasn't being honest because he was not even standing in his own truth. So therefore, how could he be truthful with you, right? And we have the title card at the bottom. So that's just pointing, usually when I leave the title in the deck, it just means like either somebody's being official, wanting to make something official, or there could be a karmic partner involved. And since the card was specifically saying I wasn't honest about my current relationship, he knows that he had a commitment with somebody else and he wasn't honest with you about it. This could also be that now that he feels remorse and wants to make things right, he wants to actually do things right by you and make things official with you. It could go either way, but let's just see. I do not deserve you. Why is that here, Spirit? I just keep wanting to pop out. Okay. We have the 3 of Wands. So this is somebody that's like trying to hitch a ride and they got their bags packed. Okay. They don't know what direction they're going because even on the signs, there's no, no names of towns or nothing. There's no direction, right? So I feel like your person didn't deserve you because they know that they didn't know where they were going. They had their bags packed ready to move on, but they didn't even know where they were headed. So they feel like they didn't deserve you, and so that's why they couldn't stay, right? They knew that where they were at in that point in time, they just felt like you were better off with somebody that knew where they were going. Yeah, so they made a decision in love here with the Lovers at the bottom. So I feel like your person's just letting you know that when it came to making a decision in love, they knew that they didn't deserve you. So here we have the karmic partner wants a family and marriage. I can only picture you as my future spouse. And then we have the 6 of Swords here to clarify it. And that's interesting because we have a woman and a child and a man on the boat, right? And they are about to take off. And even that guy, if that's him, he just looks really scared. Like he is just guarded. You see how he has that wand across his body? It's like he's getting on the boat with her. She might be a mom, I don't know. But he's getting on the boat with her, right? And their kid or whatever the case is. But he looks like he's guarded, like he doesn't want to go. And I'm not trying to laugh, like it's funny, but it's just like, if you know this is not your person, why are you still moving on? I mean, that's the thing. It's like this masculine is still guarded no matter if he goes to another connection or even with you. He's still guarded. You know what I mean? So, and we have the Page of Pentacles here at the bottom. So it's like even if he was to try to give you something, it would just be a tiny offer. He might be younger than you, Divine Feminine, but yeah, I feel like he's only going along with it because he's just in his thoughts about this karmic. There's no cups here for the karmic, you know what I mean? So I feel like he's just doing it because he thinks this is the logical thing to do, right? Like just going with the flow and letting the boat take them where they need to go. But yeah, interesting. It's also interesting that there's swords here on the right side of the boat. Or on the left, but yeah, you know what, if you look at it from this angle, right, like the way we're looking at it, the swords are on the left side. So this is like he is guarding himself from what he's feeling, because at the left side of you is the feminine energy. And so I'm just getting here that he is not allowing himself to feel because he's blocking it with that wand, right? So he's blocking his emotions, and there's a wand right behind him. Do you see that? There's a wand right behind him. So it reminds me of the Ace of Wands, and he knows that he's walking away from what he really desires. And it's just I don't know. I just feel like the karma is the one that wants his family. You know what I mean? She's the one that wants this situation to happen, but he doesn't, because he only pictures himself as you. He only pictures himself with you as his spouse. But at the same time, even if this is the picture that he's picturing, as if this is you and him and a kid or whatever the situation is, I feel like even if this is you guys, he's still guarded. It's like he pictures himself with you, but he's still guarded. You know what I mean? Because he's thinking logically. He's not feeling with his heart, with his intuition. Okay, let's just move on and see why is consistency here. Being there when in need, words matching actions, dependable. Wow, we have the Chariot and the Five of Wands with the Ten of Wands at the bottom. So this is a burden, okay? This is like a really overwhelming situation for him to try to be consistent. Okay. Interesting how this couple, they're like facing these houses. So it's like he wants to be able to move towards that home life, but at the same time, he's conflicted about it with the Five of Wands. It could also be that he's thinking that the way he grew up, he's thinking that he's going to turn out to be like his family, like his parents. And so this could be where he learned not to be consistent. But either way, I just feel like the Chariot, it's like he wants to move forward and work out this conflict. The Chariot is moving here towards the Five of Wands. So I feel like he's wanting to fight for this to actually be consistent, because he knows that he wasn't consistent in the past. Look at that, we have faithfulness here. He wants to be loyal. No other like you, okay? Getting rid of distractions, you're always on their mind. Beautiful. Maybe he likes French bulldogs. Maybe you do. Frenchies. Love them, they're so cute. But I'm just getting here overall that your person is overwhelmed because they know that they have a lot of work to do to be able to fight for this connection, to be consistent, to show you that they are faithful this time, that they do see this home life with you. They don't see it with the karmic. And they want to actually move on. Look at that. Underneath the wands, the Ten of Wands, we have the Star. I'm getting here that your person still has hope, that you guys can repair what's happened and be able to move forward with the Chariot's energy. What else, Spirit? What's a summary for this reading here? Okay, we have wounds. Childhood trauma affects this relationship. Remember, I was talking about how he doesn't want to become like his parents. So that has a lot to do with that he needs to address. And we have affection at the bottom. Someone wants to give you physical attention. Okay. Exactly. So I feel that from him in this whole reading. He wants to take you to, dinner, like treat you to like a little picnic. If you guys have dogs, he wants to take the dogs for a walk with you. He wants to go on a boat ride with you. Like, there's so much that he wants to do with you, but at the same time, he knows that he needs to heal these old wounds, because even if he were to do these exciting things with you, his heart is going to still be guarded, because he's going to still be thinking that things are going to go bad, So that has to be addressed. Okay. All right. Let's just get an advice from Spirit. What does Spirit want us to know? Look at that. We have wind activation. So I feel like some things are going to be blown out, right? Like something's going to be carried through the wind. You could hear something that's going to be like a tower moment, lightning power. I feel like this is going to be like the calm before the storm. Like something's going to happen here that Spirit wants you to be bracing yourself. Okay. What is this about, Spirit? Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. I feel like this was your activation, okay? This is your activation to finally awaken to your purpose, to blow this thing out of the water and not to let it overcome you. You know what I mean? Like not to let this be you're undoing. Like you need to have a breakthrough with the lightning here, that this is part of your purpose. You were supposed to meet this person so that you can go on your twin flame journey, if that's the situation, so that you can be about what you came here on earth to do. Bottom of the deck, we have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation, okay? So this was, I feel like Spirit is saying here that this was for you to be able to awaken to your purpose, to not give somebody else your power, right? To realize that this person needed to go through their own journey to realize the wrong that they did so that they can try to make things right in the near future. And so you just need to have empathy for them, right? Because you know that this has nothing to do with you. Even your masculine said this doesn't have anything to do with anything that you did or said, so don't blame yourself, right? And so Spirit is also saying that you need to have empathy for yourself, right? Like don't blame yourself for this situation or thinking that you're less than, especially if you're comparing yourself to a karmic. I feel like Spirit is saying that you need to just push through, find your own willpower to find your purpose through this situation, and have empathy for your person and for yourself, that this had to happen in order for you guys to grow, right? Like I feel like your person in this reading has come to terms with how he did things in the past that were not in the up and up, right? Because they feel remorse. You know, they know that they did you wrong. They're overwhelmed. Even at the bottom of the deck here was the 10 of Wands, right? They're overwhelmed with this guilt that they've been carrying. And so I feel like soon enough your person's going to come forward and release this burden, you know. So don't lose hope with the star energy, right? Don't lose hope that this person, look at that right underneath. The star was the Knight of Pentacles. They're coming in slowly but surely. So don't lose sight of your purpose. You know, the star is about healing as well. So focus on your healing, focus on your journey, right? And even though it may be heavy, I feel like you need to just let the wind take you where it needs to, you know, like go with the flow. And soon enough, this person's going to try to make things right with you, but don't sit around and wait. You know what I mean? Like just keep living your life. Love it. So that is your reading, guys. I hope that was helpful. Comment below and let me know if this resonated, and if you'd like to book a reading, you know, click on the link below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.